So hello again. This past week we did a breath called Sitali breath. And I told you guys that I don't normally share this breath with our beginners. Not that it's hard. It's just not one of the breaths that we do in the beginning. But it was very appropriate for this past week. It was warmer in the room. It was hot outside. And this particular breath is very good for times when we feel overheated physically, but also times when we feel overheated emotionally as well. So those times when we get hot around the collar, we're frustrated, irritated, angry, irate. This breath can be very helpful for those times. As I shared with you guys last week, it's also very helpful. A lot of people who have gone through menopause have shared with me that it's also very helpful during those times when they're having hot flashes as well. So use this and just see how it makes you feel. Even if you're not irritated or overheated hot, it can also just kind of help calm and soothe the nervous system. So in this breath, we breathe in through the mouth and out through the nose. Now, some of us genetically can roll our tongue and make a straw with our tongue. Others of us try as hard as we might, or like, I can't, it won't work. And that's totally okay. So two ways that you can do this. You can either roll the tongue and breathe in through the straw of the tongue, or if the tongue doesn't roll, you can breathe in through puckered lips. And it's almost as if you're breathing in like you're sucking in through a straw. You can even practice this by placing a straw in your mouth and then exhaling out the nose if that's helpful. So let's try this once together with our eyes open, and then we'll settle in and do a round of 10 with our eyes closed. So again, it looks like this, or this. And then we close the mouth and exhale out the nose. Good, do one more of those with the eyes open. And exhaling out the nose. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get settled. Find a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Go ahead and either close your eyes or look down past the edge of your nose. So the eyes are going to be gazing down and kind of inward at something on the floor in front of you. And let's just take a moment here as we get settled in our seat to notice how we're feeling in our body, in our mind, emotionally. And go ahead and give some words to that. So maybe you're feeling energized, maybe the body feels comfortable, or maybe there are little aches and pains. Maybe you're feeling irritated or a bit sad or low energy, or maybe a bit anxious and high energy. Just give words to however you're feeling, physically, emotionally, mentally. We'll check in with that after we do the breath, and we'll notice any changes. So with this breath, as with any breath that we do in class, we'll begin together, but just know that if your breath is longer or shorter than mine, you go ahead and breathe at your natural pace. And if this becomes straining or stressful in any way, then just return back to deep belly breaths. So let's begin by taking a deep breath in through the nose. We'll exhale that out the mouth. And we'll begin Sitali breathing. more complete breath in and out. When you're finished, just sit with your inward focus and just breathe naturally again. Noticing again and checking in again with the body, with the mind, and with the emotions. Notice any differences in temperature or sensations in the body. Notice any differences in your thought patterns or in your emotion, and go ahead and give that some language. Maybe you feel more calm, maybe you feel more cool, perhaps more at ease. Just notice that. When you're ready, you can allow the eyes to float open once again. So for me, and I don't know if you noticed this in the video, about halfway through our breath, I recognized that I was thinking. And the thoughts that I had were causing my breath to become a little quicker, a little more rapid, a little less soothing. And so once I recognized that I was thinking, I was able to consciously slow down my breath. And that also helped my thoughts to slow and calm down as well. I also noticed at the end that my body did feel cooler and calmer, and my thoughts again were more kind of smooth and settled than when I first started. So I'm curious to have you comment below what changes you noticed in yourself and any questions that you might have about Sitali breathing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back soon with another video for you. Namaste.